Hello Lorenzanites, welcome to episode 8 of the EllBristow HardKore challenge where we're landing on Duna. We're jumping right into the action today with a 73 meters per second burn designed to put us on a landing course for Duna. Now if you're a regular viewer, you may have been wondering what the hell has taken so long. Look, there's the camera change and our periapsis is now that it needs 6 kilometers. What has taken so long? Why did it take this long to get the next video available, really? Well, even longer time viewers will know that I had stated that the videos would be irregular due to me fixing up my actual real-world life. Even longer time viewers will know that I've moved to the Netherlands after living on Malta for a year. Well, I'm happy to report that everything has been sorted, or so it looks like. I'm starting my new job on Wednesday. I'll be a business consultant and I'll be very happy using that, being that, hopefully. And to accompany that move, I have again moved apartments. I'm now living in another village close to my new job, which, well, will make everything... Ooh, what the hell do we have here? Will make everything... Well, will make it possible for me to get to work every day. There's really nothing else to it. So, that took a few days, obviously. That's all pretty good news as far as you ask me. There is a minor snack though, and that is that the internet here is even slower than what I had before this. So again, no live streams, and this video I think I will even encode it at 360p. Should remind you of those 90s or noughties. And anyway, a long ways ago. Good news is of course that nothing is binding me to this internet contract, and I'm in the process of buying the fastest, thickest internet cables that money can buy. So again, in the future things should be better. For now though, let's have a look at this Mars Duna landing. 6 kilometer periapsis. I didn't bother to bring a heat shield because we're only going a kilometer per second, and that should be possible to slow down using the atmosphere, rockets, and our parachutes for that. Speaking of parachutes, let's just deploy them, by the way. They wouldn't do anything, they wouldn't do any harm, I don't think. That's that deployed. The next stage would ditch all these outer pods, so we're not going to do that. Actually, can I lock the staging bar? I've never locked the staging bar, I'll just not hit spacebar. That should be good. Let's see, let's deploy the landing gear. Holy smokes, so many landing gears. Alright, 19 kilometers. Do we have something on here? Oh, we should take a crew report. No, I don't want to override it. Oh, we shouldn't take a crew report because there's one from space apparently. I'm going to fire engines because I'm getting afraid already. We should have plenty of fuel to help our descent a little bit propulsively. Actually, I hope we do. I'm not completely sure. Anyway, we're so close to the surface and Duna has some pretty high mountains. I'm just doing this. Oh man, it's been a while since I played the game and I'm not confident about the landing site anymore. This is not very nice. Let's see, we're at 800 meters per second. Let's see what happens if I cut the engines. We are still decelerating then. The parachutes might not do their job if we land on a bit that's high. Let's see, if we look inside the cockpit. We are still over 3 kilometers over the terrain. Look, the parachutes have deployed now a bit. That should help slow us down. Let's stare at the inside here a little bit more, at the radar altimeter. As long as that reads over 3 kilometers, at least I'm not panicking if it reads over 3 kilometers. Duna should be a lot easier to land on than Mars in the real solar system. If you've watched the other shows I did, and I recommend you do because they're fun. There are many episodes available of me landing on Mars and failing hideously. There we go. We're at 2 kilometers now. So we're over a stretch that's 1600 meters high. So firing the engines at full clip now. We're just over a kilometer away. Oh dear, 300 meters per second. The parachute should start to deploy soon. Oh yeah, there we go. It looks like we're gonna land just fine with parachutes. Awesome. 15 meters per second. We're gonna use a dab throttle to, you know, cushion the landing a bit, and we will. Oh, this was such a good landing. I hope we didn't burn too much fuel, but I don't think we did. Nothing too horrible. Let's see. 3 meters to 1 meter per second. Seems really decent. Oh yes, made it. Okay, sciencing time. Keep the data. Did we only bring like a temperature scanner? I'm sure we brought more. Oh well, let's get him outside for a good old EVA report. Keep that. And now he has to, basically he has to fly because the ladder is obstructed a bit. Right, flag time. We will call this site challenge points because, well, we're just putting the flag here for challenge points. CP Duna, CP obviously for challenge points. And let's get another EVA report. Oh no, let's get a surface sample. Oh yeah, 250, and let's overwrite the EVA report, and then we can get a new EVA report from the ladder, because we already had an EVA report, obviously, but not from the surface. Right. Take a crew report now. No, we can't get the crew report. We have to do the trick for that. This is something that can be streamlined. Take the data. Store the data. And now we should be able to get another crew report. Yes. And then we'll immediately redo the trick. Take the data. Store the data. And also, of course, we have to actually... Oh, no. We have to grab the thermometer readings, but I forgot which ones. Oh. Something weird happened there. I forgot which thermometer readings we used, so we're gonna just pop inside for a little bit more ingress and egress EVAing. Okay, we got that one. And let's grab that data. Let's go inside. I think that's all we can do here. Awesome. So now let's drain the fuel. Let's prepare the ground stations that will remain here. Activate. Activate. One of them will have to target. We'll have to target the... I think this is our satellite. Yeah, and then this one will have to target mission control, just to be sure. 50 megameters, I'm not sure if that's in range. But, well, we'll try and target that at mission control. We'll now drain the fuel. Oh wow, we might be able to fully fuel our ascent vehicle, that would be awesome. Cool. That means we certainly didn't overdo the rocket burning, because these two ground stations, they're gonna stay behind. And I hope they will remain upright, because that, on Kerbin at least, that wasn't a 100% success rate. Let's see, let's target this one at the probe. And let's see, activate. Let's just target this one at Kerbin. Yeah. Possibly, hopefully, we would be able to maintain control with that. Okay, this one is now imbalanced, so we need to drain a little bit of the fuel from this one into here. And now comes the difficult bit, where we detach these and hope they remain upright, which they don't. Okay, that sucks. Well, maybe they will still work. It still has a solar panel exposed to the air. Yeah, the decoupling force with the weak Duna gravity is enough to tip them over. Whoa, look at that. Ike is so close. That's nice. Right. Too bad about the ground stations. They were a stretch anyway. So we're gonna take off. Let's see. We just do so in the 90-degree heading. So, well, without further ado, let's do it. Boom. There we go. Let's retract those landing struts. Turn over because of the low gravity in the thin atmosphere. Can fly a really steep trajectory. No, actually a really shallow trajectory. Excuse me for saying the wrong words. And well, let's try another crew report. Flying at Duna. Got it. Let's try another temperature report. Flying at Duna. Wonderful. And then the next should come from Duna's upper atmosphere, which shouldn't be too far away, really. There we go, flag safely planted on Duna. Now, we are now in a vessel that doesn't have as much redundancy as the other vessels have. So I'm hoping now that nothing will break in the DangIt mod and those things. So I don't dare go outside and try an EVA report, because if Bob falls off the ladder, he is toast. Let's see, let's set this as a target. What's our... it's 2 degrees. Well, we can probably fix that if it were to be horrible. Almost in orbit. Does this count as space yet? No, surely it doesn't. This is the upper atmosphere. This is where we need to do another temperature scanner. Oh, it still says flying at Duna. Who would have known? Oh dear, we're going to be too high soon. Right. Let's just circularize our... Hey, are we getting a nice intercept immediately? Yeah, we are. Awesome. That's easy. 32 kilometers? Ah, well, we'll just eyeball that from whence we're at the node. Well, that's going smoother than expected. Let's see. Now surely he can get on the ladder and get some interesting sciences. Ooh, EVA from Duna's upper atmosphere. Sexy. Take the data. Take this data. Store the data. Whoa. Filling the screen with stuff. Logging the temperature, Duna's upper atmosphere, crew report from the upper atmosphere, boom, and of course an EVA report from the upper atmosphere. We already had that. Oh well, now we have it again. Take all the data, store all the data, yay. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. We have everything we need and want. So that should... oh, we're still not in space. We're only at 25 kilometers of altitude. Thin atmosphere though, so that doesn't really matter. And it is a shame that this thing doesn't have a docking port or a claw, because this... no, well, we'll just have loads of excess fuel that we will sorely miss if we do happen to not make it back to Kerbin with the mothership. So that's a design flaw, bringing fuel that we cannot recycle. Right. Anyway, let's now time warp 2. Oh, we can't time warp faster than 10 times whilst below 60,000 meters. So let's ascend above 60,000 meters then, shall we? Wonderful. Oh look, the residual atmospheric drag has played a little bit of havoc with our rendezvous, but we'll ditch the maneuver node and just do it by eye, by pointing the ship in the prograde direction. And you can't see it, so please watch the nav ball and of course the map as we punch the throttle, and we'll watch the marker. See if it gets anywhere close to here actually. Or did we miss the window through atmospheric drag. Let's see. No, this looks really good. 14 kilometers is not too shabby actually. So let's time warp to that point. Is that actually many hours away? No, it's half an hour away. Because of course we do have to take care of life support consumables. We can't just operate willy-nilly. But things more or less by accident worked out pretty damn fine. So there is a delta V between us and the target of 330 meters per second, which we will now proceed to eliminate. Full burn on the engines. And this small lander manages an acceleration of about 2 Gs, so that 300 meters per second will be taken care of in about 10 seconds. Pretty good. Bob hasn't felt his gravity in, well, actually just weeks. He's not on the road, he's not in space for that long yet. Look, there we have our target. Let's point our ship towards it and punch it. We have excess fuel that we don't have any way of recovering, so we might as well use it in an express burn towards our target. 150 meters per second is something I deem as a reasonable closing speed. There we go, let's turn around in preparation of our... Ooh, losing control. What happened? What happened? Activating SAS. There we go. Let's see if we... Oh, whoopsie. Let's see if we can't do this rapidly. And not as rapidly as that. It helps that we can't dock the vessel, so we won't need to waste time making a precision docking. So, you know, every upside has its downside, and conversely, every downside has a definite upside. So here we go. Not even... Oh, they are completely drained now. I was almost going to... I almost detached these fuel canisters, but they would have made nice impromptu missiles for the... Well, for the service module to kill itself on. We don't want that. So we'll leave this thing intact, even though this should have been discarded. And, well, there is a fully functional Mars lander, Duna lander. Pardon my ignorance. Take the data, take the spares, because, of course, we are now saying goodbye to this vessel and proceeding to the mothership, beauty as she is. Pardon me, the service module. Must stay factual and technical here. Can't get sentimental, and it's been so long that I don't remember where the access hatch is. It should be on the... Yeah, here it is. You get to sit in... No, first you get to sit in this bit to, of course, to deposit the sciences. Store the experiments. Yeah. Store more experiments. Take an EVA report. Store that. Already stored in this module. Well, sure, fine. Okay, now you can get to live in the Ike lander, because that's the next body we'll be landing on. Yay! Boarding the Ike lander. Amazing. We got something here. Contract parameter completed. Boom. Right, so that's about it for this episode. Check back next one. Shouldn't be too long this time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, or something like that. Anyway, next time it's Ike time. I'm Lorenzo. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Ike.